Y'all know why we here. We here for Shenseea. So she just, I love when my artists on time, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't play.
Shenseea, what's
I
going
don't
on?
play. I'm serious about my work, you know. I'm about that punctuality.
I see. You was 12 o'clock. You showed up at 11:58. I like this.
I'm telling you.
What's going on? What's going on with you, sis?
I'm here. I'm just chilling. How about you?
I'm good, man. You know, just got off the air. Figured out I wanted to have a conversation with the Princess of Jamaica, but I know you're out here working. I know we gotta do this quick, but I know you're out here working. You're in the States right now, right?
Yeah. I'm in New York. About to go to Washington D.C. right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing on your lives and everything. You're touring. Is this a tour, or are we just doing a couple of shows, getting a bag? What are we doing?
A mini pop-up.
A mini pop-up. Atlanta was lit. I saw you had Atlanta shaking.
Yeah. Atlanta was crazy. Great way to start off the thing, you know. It was the
That way it started in Atlanta?
Amazing.
Is that where it started in Atlanta?
Repeat?
Is that where it started in Atlanta?
Yeah. In Atlanta.
Okay, so Atlanta was kind of like your first
online shows that we were doing.
Mad. Now let me ask you this. So that was your first show, and how long?
Repeat?
How long was that? What was the last time you did a show, like a stage show? Like
March.
Damn. How did it feel to be back on stage?
I feel amazing. Listen, with everything that's been going on, I feel like me touching back the stage, I was like hungry to perform. You know, just to even be surrounded by my next family, which are my SHEN YENG. So
SHEN YENG.
Crazy. The vibes was heartfelt, and I got so many roses.
I saw you got gifts upon gifts.
Yeah.
People giving you eyelashes, nails.
Oh, I got one on too. This one is called Dancehall.
Okay.
My SHEN YENG named it. So shout out to my SHEN YENG.
Yeah, I seen you opening gift after gift. They giving you hair press kits.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
But then again, it also was your birthday. I mean, this is your birthday month. Your birthday was one of the first?
Yeah, it was the first. Yeah, but the fact that they kept my gifts until
they saw you.
We left Libra season and entered the Scorpio season, and they're like, Scorpio season just stopped, but we still celebrating Libra.
Shouts over Scorpios. My birthday is on Friday, so I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Big up all the Scorpio them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but yeah, talking about your SHEN crew, man, the SHEN gang, like ladies show you love. It's like when I saw that video, I was like, oh my God, like you're gonna have to buy a new suitcase. Like, can you even take that stuff back?
No, I already have it. I already bought another suitcase. I'm telling you.
If y'all didn't see it, she had like, I'm literally not playing.
I had to be paying over hundreds and hundreds for overweight. I can't deal.
But I mean, that must feel amazing to just know that you have some supporters who really not only will buy a ticket to come to your show, but on top of that, just go spend whatever money or whatever they do just to make sure like, when you touch down, you're good.
If it's the simplest things, I am still grateful. It's still greatly appreciated. To me, you know, I'm not an ungrateful person. So if somebody even gives me just a pack of eyelashes, then, you know, it still makes my day. Because, you know, that it's a thought that comes that somebody who actually support me, who I don't even know, can really go out of their way and get a token of appreciation from me.
Yeah.
It's just, I can't express my thanks.
And again, not to even be, like in Jamaica, we would expect that, like to have millions of fans and people who just love you for what you're doing.
And I pray for them every night.
And when you touch down in someone like New York and you pull up to a car and there's two chicks in the car singing every tune of yours, just vibing out with you. I saw that. I was like, yo,
listen,
the SHEN YENGs is insane.
They are, and I love it. I like that crazy shit.
but you know what? That's how you know you really make an impact on people, not only musically, but just when you have a cult following like that, that's something to be humble and appreciate, you know, because that's a blessing.
Yeah, when I feel like when your energy is authentic, they can feel it wherever they are.
Yeah.
So I try not to let the fame change me. The same person who I was a couple of years ago is the same person I am, and advance in a good ways. So you just gotta still remember your roots and still remember who you are and never lose that, because trust me, out here is crazy.
This year
changing for the better. Don't yearn for the change.
This year has definitely taught us that, you know, we take a lot of things for granted. You know what I mean? Like 2020 really showed people like, hey, life is not as easy as what you thought, you know?
I said 2019 was my worst year, but God said
not yet, we're not done.
Hold that. He definitely made an impact for 2020 on me. That double number is that ain't.
Now, why was 2019 not a good year for you?
Because that was the year that I lost my voice and I was diagnosed with having nodules on my vocal cord. So even on my shows when I will be singing, you can't hear anything. It's just straight wind, and that was really crazy for me. You know, it was
Scary.
It was really, really scary because I had so many shows lined up and I had to cancel them. And being the fact that, you know, Bless came out and it came out with such a big bang, I couldn't even perform it.
Yeah. Everything good?
Yeah.
All right. Now let me ask you this. So you talked about so was this like what was the cause of you losing your voice? Did they ever find out?
I don't know. I mean, I worked on my album. And
were you overexerting yourself? Was that it, maybe?
I feel so because we were recording even like 4 songs in one night. You get me? And then, you know, I'm all about the music and I'm all about work. If it's up to me, I will definitely overwork myself.
Yeah.
You know, it's my team that have to tell me, oh, take a rest.
Yeah.
And then I had so many shows back to back, and then I took up smoking at the time too. So everything, I think, came in one, and then I got sick. And on top of that, I just never recovered after.
Okay, but now you're feeling obviously a lot better, especially with the COVID probably taking a break from
yes, of
doing
course.
shows really helped you.
And this year, I mean, I did some vocal lessons, and my vocal trainer actually brought back my voice. I now don't have nodules anymore, and I am so grateful to God.
Good.
Like, Jesus,
blessings.
Thank you, because they said that nodules is not something that will ever go away. It's just that if you don't take care of it, then it will only get bigger. And then when I did my checkup, there's nothing on my vocal cords, and I had a hemorrhage. You know, my vocal cords were bleeding and stuff, and now everything is fine.
No, I'm sure you're doing some kind of remedies to make sure that this never happens again.
Yeah.
Are we drinking warm honey?
Yeah,
and all this
definitely.
of something?
Staying away from dairy products.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're vegan?
What?
That's why I'm like, wait a minute. You said no dairy. Wait, are we?
You see this face? Ain't no vegetables getting these cheeks.
All right, but that's good. But I'm glad to hear that the voice is back on track. I mean, from like I said, from the show in Atlanta, not only could I tell that you were dying to be on stage, but the people then was dying to see you.
But is it really that obvious?
Man, you had a smile from ear to ear.
Listen, I couldn't even be on note because I was so excited. Like, I don't even care. We out here.
And the place rum up with like nothing like front to back. No, I'm gonna say this. The only 2 Jamaican artists that I see right now in the US doing it like you're doing it, the only other person is Dexter Dubs.
Yeah, man, Dexter Dubs are the G to man.
That's it.
Yeah, man,
you and Dexter Dubs are the only one that are like got places singing like we were in 2019, 2018. I'm like,
yeah, man, Dexter Dubs. You know, I really enjoy sharing the stage with him too because I used to have a couple shows with him. I'm looking forward to more. It's always crazy vibes when we link up together on a show.
All right, if you're just tuning in, Shenseea is in the building. Please share that live. Now, when we talk about work ethic, let's take it back for people who might not know you. Maybe this is the first time seeing you. You started out just as a promo girl. And I want you to kind of, I know what that means, but I want you to kind of put that in layman's terms. What's a promo girl?
I did like freelancing a lot of things. You know, I would promote like brands and products. I will do bottle service. I will like model clothes, you know, just be a waitress as well. So it just consists of a good amount of things. Anything they call Shenseea for, I will definitely adjust to it and get the job done.
So you're basically almost like an Instagram model, because that's what Instagram models
not really Instagram model. I think Instagram models, you know, they really put things more out on social media. For me, I had to go out and do the promotions, you know, giving out flyers, you know.
So you were in the streets?
Taking orders. Yeah, I was in the streets for sure.
In the streets, giving out flyers, just doing the dirty work, trying to get people to come out to parties.
Yeah.
Like, what year was that?
It was 2016. Early 2016. Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking early 2016. And then what, only a couple of years after that?
It was late 2015 because I was working with another company before. So it was late 2015 and then rolled over into early 2016 and then we just blast off in about October.
How crazy is that though? Like, that's unheard of.
That ain't crazy. That's God. What you mean?
That is our blessings. You're right. Let me correct myself. That is God though.
That is God. I tell you, because I was on nothing.
artists really need to grind. You know, I came from the era where artists, even if they were Jamaican artists or whatever, they had to come to the States. You work a record for 6 months, and then you try to go back to Jamaica and you try to regroup again and come back again and try to conquer the market. Your thing is just, your joints are just clicking.
I feel like, you know, somebody said this to me the other day, and it was like, Tarrus actually said, many are called, but few are chosen, you know? And I feel like I one of the chosen ones, because throughout my whole entire journey, it's just been blessing. Even when in my downtime, I still find blessing out of it. You know, some situations that I go through, I was like, yo, God, just big up. See you.
Do you ever try to pinch yourself and be like, damn, is this really happening to me though? Or did you already, I feel like you already knew that this was coming.
Yes, I felt it.
I feel like you're the kind of person who's kind of like, this is my path. I know it's going to come. It's just, when is it going to come?
Yes, that's exactly it. That was exactly it. I didn't know how, because honestly, when I started out in the music industry, I had no songs. I worked my ass off day and night to keep up with that career, because, you know, Lodi came out with such a big bang. Like, I couldn't let all that fame get away from me. So I was like, I know I was just starting out with writing, but I was like, I'm not giving up, because even if it's not going to hit, I still got to do the work and get it done and just grow.
Exactly.
And I just want to big up my day one SHEN YENGs, because honestly, it has been a journey for me, especially when it comes on to my writing. I couldn't write a song.
At all?
At all.
So who taught you? Who kind of groomed you?
Nobody taught me. It's
just learned yourself?
Determination. At nights when I had my child, 3 a.m. feeding him, that's when I was like trying to put words together until stuff makes sense.
So you really grinded for yourself to get yourself to where you're at. Okay, that's wicked. All my SHEN YENGs, if you're in the chat, man, drop a light or a fire emoji or something, because you know we got probably the hardest working woman in dancehall right now. So you started as a promo girl. I know you were singing in church, doing cover songs, Whitney Houston, all that kind of something. But I was watching an interview the other day where you talked about being bullied in school. Which when someone sees you like this, I'm like, why would anybody want to bully you in school? Like,
I mean, people get bullied for the simplest things, you know. Some will call you ugly, some will call you pretty. You still get bullied for when they call you ugly. You still get bullied for
hating on your hair and all that.
Listen, when I was growing up, I had a lot of spots on my feet.
Really?
Yeah, like really, really dark spots. So till them start calling me polka dot and stuff, and I had to be wearing my socks straight up to my knee. So, but that's how I feel like everything that I've went through in my life, it has prepared me for my career.
Absolutely.
God knew that I was hungry, and I'm still hungry for my career. I love my career. So it's like he prepared me from then until now. Even now, we have so many hate going on, and it's just so easy for me to turn a blind eye, because they don't know that I've been dealing with it all my life.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. I had girls ganging up on me trying to cut my hair.
I hope you beat them off though.
Nah, I was in primary school at the time, but I will never forget. I was in the canteen trying to eat my lunch, and they were like coming up with the scissors. I was like,
"What'd you do?"
I didn't fight. I didn't resort to violence or anything like that. I mean, really and truly, they didn't cut it. So
you held your own though. So I mean, that's good. But you're right. Stuff like those kind of negative things kind of help you to build you, because this industry is not an easy industry.
It builds your character as well.
Yes, you know, especially for a female. Yeah. You know, you're in dance hall. You're trying to cross over into commercial or American or the Western market or whatever you want to call it. It can be a little tough. What are the challenges that you feel like you've faced so far? Are there any?
Well, just time. It's just me and time right now.
What do you mean? You don't have enough of it?
Yeah.
Really?
I've been trying to fit in everything, but I'm still enjoying the moments as I go. Because even right now, I went to bed after 6 in the morning, and I had to be up by 10. And I have so many interviews today, but I'm so happy. I wish I had more, because for me, doing interviews and promos and getting the thing out there is important even now.
Because you understand the end game, right? You understand what talking to me or 100 other me's later on today gets you at the end of the day. Yeah. With more exposure.
And I like, yeah, exactly. And I like to meet the people who are out there supporting me and putting my music out there to SHEN YENGs and introducing new people to my brand.
There you go. So you know what it is, man. If you're on the live, like I said, make sure you share this. Shenseea is in the building. Big up all my Shen Yengs on the check-in. I'm African.
Yeah.
Kenya to be exact.
Yeah.
254.
Go over there now.
Yo, listen. I know you tour Europe like enough time. I know you've done. Have you ever been to Africa?
I'm anxious to go.
You haven't been yet?
Not yet. I'm dying to try that food.
You have to go Kenya. When you go to Kenya, you got to try chapatis. You got to try samosa. And
Musa, what's that?
Samosa is like the little triangle with the meat in it. It's almost like a beef patty, but it's not a beef patty though.
Okay, all right.
So you have to try this. You have to try samosa. You have to try chapati, and you have to try ugali. That's East Africa. Now, when you go to West Africa, I don't know what they have over there. Coming up.
Yo, one time I went to Paris, and it was actually my first visit to an African restaurant. I think it's called Babylon Bliss or Bliss, I think. And we tried some stew beef with some okra, and I'm telling you, it was amazing. Yeah. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That stew beef and okra is crazy. I'm gonna have to do that the Jamaican way.
Yeah, plus I know you're a chef in the kitchen.
I'm telling you, I love food. I love food.
You like to cook? Is it therapeutic for you?
I like to cook and I like to eat.
You see, you mash up some crab leg the other day.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, it turn up on my belly, you know, I'm not asking.
Yo, I said she don't care. Look at her, she goes in.
Well, sweat, I wash me up on the plane. I say I hold up the bathroom time, I'm never feel no way, because I never dare make nothing kill me.
Boom, boom. Shenseea's in here, man. Share that live. All right, so you come up, you start doing your promo, you're a promo girl. I'm sure from there you kind of learned a little bit about the industry and how parties are going and how to start getting relationship with DJs and stuff like that. And then you bump into Ramesh. How soon, what year did you guys start working together?
Same 2016, man. Okay. Late 2015, I was working with a company and they weren't giving us as girls the best treatment. Gotcha. You know, I remember the very first time, like, I told myself, yo, this was it, because I was working at an event and the company, they actually told us that they were going to bring us home, and I was in the ghetto, right? So for me to be going in at certain amount of clock at night, like 3 o'clock in the morning, there are no lights, because I had to walk through lanes and stuff, and they left us out there and said that, hey, we can't bother bringing a woman, and just have to go finding a way home. And I was like, yo, that's so crazy to me, because you're messing with our lives.
Yeah.
You get me? That I told myself, yeah, like, yo, this is the last night I'm ever working for these people. That was the last straw for me, because, you know, I had a son. I wasn't about to get myself in danger, and then I can't go home to my son. Exactly. And to know that I'm killing out myself and working for a company, and they couldn't even look out for my best interest. It was just really inhumane to me.
And from there, like, did you make the decision, I'm going to go look for another company?
Actually, no. I'm telling you that it was an event that we had to do with, like, a contract. We had to work there like 6 times for like the month. Okay. And during one of my gigs, I knew a friend from college, and she came to me and said that, hey, you need to come and work with my company, because, yo, our boss, he treats us really well. And I told him about you, and he actually wants to meet you because he hears that you're a hardworking person and all of that. So I said, yo, I'll check in, you know, at another time, because I'm with another company right now, and I'm not the type of person that can just easily, like, switch. Mm-hmm. I have to have a good reason. Mm-hmm. And coincidentally, that happened, like, the next gig coming, and I was like, yo, and I'm definitely going over the other side. And from then, that was Ramesh's company. And when I was working with him, I used to admire how well he treats his staff. Okay. You know, he looks out for them like family, and I really love that, because I'm a person like, I don't like to hype on people. I don't care what status you are. I feel like everybody are humans, and you should treat them with such respect.
Now, so when does he discover that you're an artist now? Because again, during this time, you're already inspired to be an artist, right?
Yeah.
When does he discover that you want to be an artist?
I used to do videos and broadcast them through my WhatsApp and put them up on my Instagram and my Facebook. So being the fact that he was my boss at the time, he was in my contact list, and he too got the broadcast. And from then he was like, yo, you got talent, and I feel like we should work more, not just as a boss, but no, I would like to manage you as a manager and an artist. And being the fact that I saw how he dealt with his work and the people, it didn't discourage me. It actually encouraged me to like, yo, I'm ready. I didn't even give it a second thought. And from there, it's just been magic. I feel like Rvssian and I, we make the best team.
And I feel you guys match each other's work and energy on
definitely.
Because Rvssian don't stop.
Nah,
he don't play around. He don't play around. And I can tell you're all about your business and you're all about hard work and just
I'm all about it. And my team is just like that too, because even if I'm getting miserable on the road, you know, DJ Black Boy for one, he's like, yo, we need to go because we know how Shenseea is. We need to get the work done. So we're all about getting work done and moving on to the next. It's just straight, you know, work.
My thing. Shenseea is on the live, share that live. All right, so you guys connect, history in the making, obviously. From then on, it's just like you guys take out of here. One of the biggest tunes that happened for you was Blessed, obviously. That crossed you over when we were playing it in Mix Show and things like that. Shout out to Rvssian, he was the producer. And I hear he kind of played a part in you getting Tiger onto the record.
Yeah. We are actually there cutting the track. It took a whole day because we were trying to
By the way, can you big up your SHEN YENG team? Because they're all up in the comments.
SHEN YENG do us the thing out the man. And them love, hey. Them tired to hear some of them, you know, me not ask. Me say them tired to hear it. Them tired, me I tell you.
Alright, so how did Rvssian team you up with Tiger and all that? How did that connection come?
Well, we cut the track. It took a whole day because we were trying to come up with a sound that we didn't want to stray too far from our roots, because we both are Jamaican and we still represent for our country, but at the same time, we still want to get out there in the urban market and, you know, just get the thing on another level. So it took us a while, because I didn't know which voice to use. So we're there like doing a lot of sampling with different voices. So it took a while. But when it finally came out, he decided that, hey, we should put a feature on the song. So we sent it to a couple people and, you know, Tiger heard it and he was like, yo, this song is lit.
You talk about who else you guys sent it to? Who said no to you?
I ain't gonna tell you yet.
Come on.
I don't wanna ruin any relationship when it comes on to music. I feel like everybody has their times and I don't want to ruin the future collaborations I got coming. So.
I respect it.
So I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus.
But it was their loss though.
Yeah, it was. Because in the end, they bigged me up.
And once Bless comes out of here, now you're getting cosigns from, you're getting listened to by Drake, you're getting listened to by Cardi.
Yeah. No, for one.
Let me tell you something. Can I? And I don't want to be disrespectful, but I feel like you're tailoring your path almost like the way Riri did.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of influence.
You know why? It's not a disrespect to me, because the reason why I even say Rihanna for one is Rihanna is like my musical idol, right? I tuned into Rihanna from her very first single drop, and since then I've been following her career. Like Rihanna is my girl, straight up. And I've always said as a kid that I always want to be the next Rihanna. I feel myself being the next Rihanna. I see myself being the next Rihanna. And coincidentally, other people now are starting telling me that, yo, you know that you remind us of Rihanna, or we gave advice to Rihanna and we're here giving the same advice to you because we see you as that person. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I feel like it's just my destiny not to be exactly like her, because now as I grow and I've matured, I've said that I want to be the best version of myself. And that's now the advice that I give to my SHEN YENGs who want to become an artist. I said that, yo, I know you might admire me or whatever, but try to be the best version of yourself, because you are unique in your own way.
Absolutely.
Right? But of course, you got to have musical inspirations, and Rihanna is definitely mine from day one.
Yeah, whenever I see you moving your social, the music, even lighter a little bit, I'm like, I played it for someone. I'll be honest, I played it for someone. I played it for a girl one time. I'm like, yo, listen to this tune. And she listened to it. She's like, who's that? I'm like, yo, you don't know who that is? She's like, is that Rihanna? I'm like, nah.
Really?
She really thought that. And I'm like, but I know that's such a heavy influence for you. So it only makes sense that some of the things might come out that way. You know what I mean? But when we talk even about, go ahead.
I don't feel no way about anybody comparing me. I think she's an awesome performer and artist, and
to come from the island to be in the level that she's at in the game, like that's unheard of. I don't know anybody else who's done it like her. Well, next is gonna be you. We can see that for sure. You know what I mean?
God's willing.
God willing. Man, you have God on your side.
I'm really counting on it too.
You have God on your side. But yeah, even speaking about the lighter song, you team up with Tarrus. Song is insane.
Thank you.
I know you said that you guys took a while to put that together. This wasn't most artists will come and be like, oh yeah, I wrote that in 5 minutes. We got it done in 10 minutes. The song was a slap.
No, it was definitely a team effort for myself, Tarrus, and Rvssian. We had the first session and we cut it, and we were in the studio writing the verses and all that. But we took a listen to it, we sent it back to Rvssian, and he was like, yo, something's missing. So he flew to Jamaica. We did some touch-ups, and then it was just magic afterwards, because we're actually looking something that, something that can grab the people for myself and Tarrus, so he can stand out on his album. And that's exactly what we did. We manifested that. And now it's a world song. Anybody can listen to that song from any
And it's such a crossover record. Again, a lot of times we get, our music, whether it's dance or whether it's Afrobeat, it gets pigeonholed into a corner saying, oh, okay, you have these artists from Jamaica, these artists from Africa. We can't play it on the radio. But I'm like, this is such a worldly sounding song. And on top of that, Shenseea is singing her ass off. I'm like, yo, fam, since when did Shenseea just start singing like this? Can I be honest? I like the singing you better than any other type of genre that you do.
Well, thank God I got them all, eh?
Yo, from the way the thing coming from the top and the way, just the acapella starts the song off, it gives you goosebumps. It's one of those vibes where you're like, you just sing it out and then the beat comes in. It's a dope record. That's a really
Thank you so much. We're preparing for the album. Yeah.
The album, I'm hearing you got like a mix of everything. You rapping,
yeah, I have a mix of
bars, you're chatting, you're DJing, you're singing. You might even be acting. You might be cooking in the back while you're doing it. You know what I mean?
That no sense.
You know what I mean? But nah, for real. When is this album going to drop? Do we have a name for the album?
Yes, the name of the album, I haven't told anybody on my Instagram.
It's a DJ Foreign exclusive. Let's go.
Yeah, it's an Instagram exclusive.
Let's go.
It's called Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Yeah.
Now, can we explain that one? I know the meaning why, but can we explain it a little?
That's my mother's middle name, and I'm sure you know that my mom passed this quarantine, and it was really a hard hit for me.
Yes.
I licked ship, as them say. Still do, but the good thing about it is that she listened all my album songs. She loved them, and being the fact that I couldn't find a name for it, I was just there battling with the names, like, is this the right name? Is this the right name? And nothing wasn't sticking for me. And as soon as it happened, I was like, yo, I don't even care. Like, whatever is on the album, it's gonna be called Eleanor. And then I looked up the meaning for it, and it actually means God is light, and I'm a firm believer. I'm a God-fearing person. So I felt like everything just tied in all at once. You get me? So I was, yeah.
First off, condolences, and I mean that's beautiful that you named it that. That's amazing. Do we know when we're gonna drop it? Is there a special date that you want to drop it on?
No, not yet actually, but it's definitely coming early next year for sure.
We're gonna look out for that. Yeah, condolences, like I said, with the passing of your mom and all that. Again, 2020 been a wild, crazy year, but again, you're back on the road now. You've done what was it? It was Atlanta. When's your next show?
It's tomorrow. Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. SHEN YENG's. Make sure y'all pull up. I'm sure the place sell out already. You know
I know they'll
bring another empty suitcase because you're gonna need that for more gifts.
Damn.
I'm sure the people, the SHEN YENGs out in Washington are not gonna be outdone by anybody else. So I'm sure you're gonna be getting more gifts.
Like, some of them taking as motivation, for sure.
Wicked.
But yeah, I'm gonna be posting the flyers right now, as a matter of fact, to show my locations of where I'm gonna be, or if you can't see them on the flyer, then you definitely have to go on the website to get the tickets and get the location.
And the album is coming out on the Interscope, yes?
Yes, on the Interscope.
Which is a big look yet again. Congratulations on that sign.
Yeah, thank you.
Are we doing just an album deal? What are we doing with that Interscope deal? Are we
there for a while? Deal. It's an album deal. We got a couple of albums to release, so it's one after the other. So the first one, we're just waiting and trying to make sure it's done right.
Listen, I know you have a lot of interviews. I wanted to say, wait. I know you're a TV buff. You love watching TV, yes?
A series on my phone, yeah.
Yes, talk to me. What are you watching right now? What should
I'm
the people
watching
be
Locked Up
watching
right now, and that shit's been keeping me up.
Which one?
Locked Up.
Oh, Locked Up, like Locked Up Abroad, those series right there?
Yeah, it's called, it's Locked Up with females. It's a female prison.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's not in English, so you gotta read the subtitles. I'm telling you, that's one show that you can't fall asleep on because you still gotta be reading. And the moment you feel your eyes tired, you just gotta put it down because
sometimes
it's interesting, so you don't want to lose.
Sometimes that gets me upset because I'm like, yo, I'm trying to translate the thing and I'm trying to watch the action and look at people's face. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Hey, all right, so everybody go check that out. It's called Locked Up. What is it on Netflix? Where there?
On Netflix, yeah. They got 5 seasons.
And are you into scary ones?
Repeat?
Are you into scary movies?
Yeah, I love horrors and actions. That's my favorite.
You gotta go watch the Haunting. They have 2 of them. The second series just came out. It's called The Haunting of, I think, Hill House. Insane. And then
I wait until they reach 6 seasons. I like to binge watch.
So you can just binge watch them, every one of them, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Around me.
Shenseea, listen, I appreciate you so much. I wanted to talk to you about books. I wanted to talk to you about a lot more, but I know we're gonna link up again because your star's still rising. Congratulations and everything. You know, 2020 a little shaky, but it looked like you're coming back out of it the right way. You know what I mean? We're over here supporting the Blessed. We're here supporting Lighter, whatever else can you tell us something like what else can we expect? Like what's the next thing that we can expect from you?
We about to release a Lighter Part 2.
Remix?
No, release.
Who there?
And we have Badalone coming, courtesy of Rvssian Entertainment. I know the SHEN Yeng's been waiting on this for a while.
Yeah.
So we have Badalone releasing soon, and then something is gonna come on Rvssian's album before the year is done. So.
Oh, by the way, Sure. Come on, Sure is a hit. I don't know why again, I like the singing side of you. Like maybe because we're so used to you DJing and doing all these other things. Like the Sure is another hit. Like it's just.
Thank you.
Are you really indecisive though? Are you really an indecisive person?
I am, especially when it comes down to food.
Really?
Very simple.
All right. Well, listen, Shenseea. Once again, they can reach you everywhere at Shenseea, right?
Yes, at Shenseea. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Shenseea Official, to get notified for my new releases and get familiar with the old songs.
And one thing I will tell you is that she's all about girl power. She's all about women upliftment. Again, I wanted to talk to you about Black Lives Matter movement, but next time we'll do it in person in Boston.
Yeah, and big up all my Kenyan supporters, my African supporters.
Big up all the Kenyans too. Big up all the Kenyans too.
I'm praying for the motherland.
Yeah, Nigeria and SARS. You know the vibes. Shen, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the support always.
Yes, anytime. Bless up. Be safe out there.